There. Hello, good morning, everyone. This is one more immersion of Talking. Today, we're gonna talk about knowing your worth, identify your skills, and seniority. This word is difficult for me in the age of self promotion. Well, let's start introducing ourselves. Who wanna start today?
Can start.
Me,
Hello, everyone.
Aparecida, please.
I live in Rio Verde, Goiás, sudeste of Goiás. I'm married. I have one daughter. And now, now I am studying to obtain new certifications, studying hard and working a lot too. Then I'm very tired, but it's okay. It's normal. If we want to grow up or obtain something, we need to give some sacrifice. Okay. And I love stay here in TNT. Since I'm tired, I like to stay here because I am learning and knowing other colleagues who likes me are studying a lot and want to learn too. For me, it's amazing to stay here. I'm here since I believe more or less 1 year, and I want to stay and learn more and more, and maybe start studying Spanish. I love Spanish. English, I don't like very much. It's necessary, but Spanish for me it's better. I love Spanish, the sound, the words, the music, Spanish music. For me, it's amazing too. Um, I like do outside activities, and I don't like gyms. I hate gyms. In fact, I hate. If I can choose, I never go to there. Normally, I walk here, my home in a park, or ride a bike, or do yoga at home. I prefer like something like this. And stay with my family, read. I love read. I love discover new books about everything, psychology, philosophy, self-help. I don't know what I find. I want to read. I read. I only read and learn more. And during this process, I learn and feel like transported to another dimension when during my reading. For me, it's amazing too. Is this about me?
Thank you, Aparecida. I love that in every time we meet each other, you tell me something new about you. That's so nice. Norberto, could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, everyone. Good morning. How are you? My name is Norberto. I'm 50 years old. I live in Sertãozinho, in County, in state of São Paulo. My city is very safe and peaceful. I like it a lot. So I'm married. I have a son, Pedro, who is 11 years old. Um, I I work as a software developer for SAP systems. I work from home. I have a degree in IT, a postgraduate degree, an MBA in project management, and I am currently studying for a new degree in computer engineering. Uh, Computer engineer is a old dream, my old dream. So I have been talking talks since November 2024, and I I do English immersion class every day during weekdays and um, on Sundays. Um, I stop my immersion on Saturdays. So I have a basic level of English and want to improve daily with the help of talk immersions. So I want to learn English so I can use it when traveling and at work. I like going to the gym, I like ride bike, and I like traveling and knowing about new places, people, future. So I don't have pets. And in my free time, I like watching TV series, movies, walking the park, and washing my car. So that's it about me. Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Norberto. My wife loves wash the car. It's it's so strange for me, but it's her hobby. So these days, I give for her. I don't know how to say that in English, but it's a tool that you. Um, oh my God, it's very difficult to me. It's the shampoozeira. I will talk in Portuguese because I don't know how to say that in English. But it's your hobby. In the weekends, she's there washing the car with that and that. And oh my God, how? I can't understand that, but I respect.
In, la- in last week, I bought the kit of um, for seat my car for couro for
Oh, letter.
treatment of is special for couro, and I will applicate in my car next weekend.
Nice.
Leather,
Oh, letter.
thank you.
Welcome. Who wanna continue? Introduce yourself? Camila, could you go on?
Okay, and good morning, guys. I'm Camila. I'm living in Aracaju, Sergipe. I am 32 years old. I'm started here in Talk and Talk in November last year. And last month, I become host here. My mission is 8 a.m. all Tuesday. And in my free time, I'm like to watch movies and series. And yesterday I watched White Lotus, the season 3. I don't know if you watched this series. It's so amazing, so embarrassing series, and I love that. I really like to swim when I have time and I have a free pool because swimming in my city is so expensive. I'm work, I forgot said, as a product design in a consulting company. And that's it about me. And then my first immersion with you.
It is. Thank you. Thank you for being here. My name is Aline. It's not talk in English. I will change here after that. And you, Dana, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, guys. My name is Taina. I'm 29 years old. I'm married. I have two cats. I was born in Sorocaba, São Paulo, but now I live in Scotland. I work at warehouse And in my free time, I like to read books. I try to go every day to the gym. And I take care of my feet, and I try to be the best version of myself.
Thank you, Tana. Well, I'm Aline. I'm working as a product manager these days. I'm working at Grupo Boticário. Let me see. I'm married with Luma. I have 6 beautiful cats. I'm moving a city that's getting me so exciting and so nervous at the same time. But I will move for a new city, for a big city. I live in a small village today, so it will be a shock. But it is that I'm searching these days in my life. I'm searching for a place that I can have all the services that we need in our lives, how pharmacies, hospital, doctors, and gym, and these things, they're so basic, but I don't have access to where I'm living. Today I am in Recife. I get here to play the carnival, how they say here. It's not jump the carnival, it's play the carnival here. And it was so nice. I could see a lot of shows. I could enjoy myself with my wife and my friends. It was so nice. And let's start our mission. Who wanna read and answer the question number 1?
Me.
Thank you, Norberto.
So, guys, for now, I will read all my answers, okay? So, about question number 1, how do you know your worth as a professional? What tools or feedback help you? So, I know my worth by looking at my skills, experience, and my network. I use tools like LinkedIn and job boards to see the salary ranges for my job. I also ask for feedback from colleagues, clients, and mentors. This helps me understand my strengths and areas for improvement.
Yes, it's very difficult to have this self-perception. I don't know if this word exists, but I just made up. But it's difficult when you are able to see yourself and understand what is your level of seniority, or how is your straight, or how is your points that you have to improve. I think it's a big challenge. Aparecida, could you go on and answer this for us, please?
Yeah, I know my words by the results. I am a practical person. Then normally I measure this looking for my own results. Of course, with feedback from my colleagues, like Norbert said, it's important to look what the people, how the people see our knowledge, our seniority. But it's important how I achieved these results in a point of my career when I want to what is my goal, for example, now, what do I want to do to achieve these goals? And normally I look for this. And I have a little of, I don't know the word in English, but pé atrás with some kind of tools, IAs or something like this to measure myself. And I normally look for the people around of me, ask for them, because a system or a app or something like this give this power to one tool and not believe it's a half thing to do, because I have a experiencing some months ago, and that's interesting because the tools are totally they don't have empathy, they don't know us. No, it's complicated. Sometimes, of course, can help, but I believe we, like professionals, we need to care about this. Or maybe persons who want put you down. You understand me? Nowadays, we have a lot of people who want to destroy your self-love or your course or something like this. One person sometimes can follow on go to you and only to destroy your courage, your self-confidence. Unfortunately, we have persons like this, and we need to take care. I have colleagues, and happened with my own work, my own job, persons who it's near us only to destroy our confidence. And I believe it's important we have self-love and believe in our potential. It's so important. Not only believe what the other person or colleagues or I don't know why is telling or about you. We need have confidence in our potential. It's so important because all of us have a big potential. Not matter what the other person think about you. I believe it's so important. This I'm trying to help one person in my family, a closer person. This person was destroyed in your last job because of this one person your who needs help with her, destroy her with words every day, bad words. You understand me? It's so complicated for me. What define my skills, I believe it's my confidence in myself. Of course, study hard, have strong goals, of course, what I want, and go away front always. I believe it's this. I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
No, Aparecida, we are here to talk. Thank you. That's complicated. I used to say that the corporative world is a jungle. So we have to be awareness of with who we're talking about and open our heart or exposing ourselves, our fragilities. You have to have trust in that person that are in front of you. Who wanna go on?
Can I give my answer?
Yes, please.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. It's Norbert and Aparecida. I think it's important to having a salary paid on the time, to having a boss who praise you and gives you the feedback positive, and the negative give the way of the instructions for you improve. I think it's very important.
It is. Have a good boss. It's very important. I think that we work in a better way when you have a partner boss, I would say. Camila, could you go on and answer this one?
Yes. I guess I agree, like all you said. Uh, But I guess another thing I guess it's important is to improve yourself and try to find another job if you don't happy with the present job, because sometimes you couldn't think, oh, I don't have a promotion here, I don't have anything. And sometimes you try to find a new job and you realize it's not the problem, it's not you, it's the company. So for me, and it's something happened a lot with me, and because that I start to research a new job and do something interview, because sometimes the problem is it's not you, it's the company, right? So it's important to understand that, because another thing I know it's important, like Aline said about a great job or great boss, because I have in the past a very complicated boss, and there was the bad experience I ever had. So I guess it's important to have a good boss, but sometimes a good boss it's not enough. If you don't have a promotion, you don't have a good challenge. Uh, my answer for this is find a new job, like I started to, because sometimes it's important to improve yourself and try to a new job. But I guess it's so hard to do a new job because it's start again all the system, So now I start to do this, but I suffer a lot and think, oh, I need to adapt again, after I really get a new job. So that's it for me. And about the bad feedback, I guess it's more important than great feedback, because it's the chance to improve yourself in the process. When I receive a great feedback, I couldn't stay happy because I think, oh, why I think to with this feedback right now, and I don't have a point of improve myself sometimes. So I guess I need to both feedback, the bad and the great feedback, because when I have I forgot this word, bonzinho, forgot this word in English. But when they have a bonzinho boss, sometimes you need this type of thing too. It's not a toxic relationship. You have so word for your boss, but you need it to this point of improve yourself, I guess. And for me, it's very important for my growth as a professional.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good feedbacks, not good, but a feedback that you have um, this opportunity to improve yourself. It's very very nice. Well, I use it too for evaluating myself. I will put the link here on the chat. It calls, of course, it's for my reality here, but you can adapt it for your reality. It's a wheel that you will put your straights and your not the points that you're not so straight in that wheel, and after that you have a species of a wheel that have a drawing inside, and you are doing that in times I do this evaluation of myself. Then I can see that, oh, improve that, I must work in that point. Or of course there is some professionals that say that you shouldn't improve your points of weakness, but you should improve your strengths. This is another debate, I think. But I used to use this tool. It helps me a lot because it's a very visual, And when I can see a thing that is drawn in front of me, for me, it's better. I learn more and I remember better. Well, let's go. Let's go to question number 2. Who wanna start reading and answer question number 2, please?
Number 2. What skills do you think are most important to climb the career ladder in your field? Well, for me, as a professional in IT area, I believe the resilience is so important. It's a strong skill. And quick learning, of course. But last month, I believe the quick learning not are enough. But it's okay. And the ability to deal with pressure, of course. And not stay crazy with this. I believe who works in IT area during a long time or more than 5 or 10 years have some kind of situation who are totally crazy. I'm passed by this 1.5 years ago. And it's important, of course, we need to deal with pressure, but we need to look for us and stop when necessary, like Camila said, when we are not happy or happening something outside our control or with a crazy boss. Because if we have a crazy boss, we stay crazy like him, of course. It's important to know this and stop and find another job before you stay crazy too. For me, it was so hard, and I need to decide another way in my career. It's hard, of course, yet I am in process yet, but for me was wonderful, was a complicated period in my life, but I believe I needed this to brag, inspired deeply, and start again with another mind, putting the things in the correct place and give it the value, real value to the things. For me, it's this. Of course, we have a lot of demanding in our jobs, in our careers, but it's necessary to put the real value to the things. We not are only a professional, we are human persons who has problems, who have a family, who have feelings, and it's important this in this process, put these things together.
Thank you, Aparecida. When you're talking was passing movie on my head too. Oh my God. Who wanna go on? Answer question number 2.
I couldn't. I guess for me, I realize it's more important to have a great communication because I work as design, so I guess the part of craft to drawing things, it's very similar with all designs in the area. But I guess something changed a lot my career. It's the way I communication my design, for example. I guess it's very important to know to talk with the client. I guess sometimes you needed to become an enjoyable person for the client. So you needed to know to talk. And I guess this is a part of political of cooperation. So you needed to do that a lot for grow up in the career. And I guess this in my case is the principal thing. But I am a very craft person, so I study a lot about tools, this type of things, because I guess it's important to know too. But I guess the principal thing for all careers, I guess, the main point is the great communication. And I try a lot to improve myself because in the past I was a shy person. But after I start to work, I guess it was a great thing because I need to improve my communication skill. And now I really like to talk about design, so for me it's more easy to do that. And I guess it's important uh talk clear for the people not design. So it's my big challenge. It's talk about design for people. It's not the area of design. So I guess it's something I try to improve a lot. And I guess I couldn't speak better now, I guess. That's it.
Thank you, Camila. I agree with you. Communication is everything in our field. Uh, wanna go on?
Me, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Camila. I think it's very important to know how to talk in public and to know how to sell your fish. Yeah, don't be shy because you need to view for the boss and the company. And some cases you to have a friend to recommend or refer you for a high position. I think the relationships in the company is important, and be responsible, friendly. Think these parts of the game can help you to achieve your high position in the company.
Yes, Dana. I totally agree with you too. I think the cooperative word is a very political word. We have to have these connections, né, with all the persons that are surround us. And you, Norberto, could you answer this one for us, please?
Yeah. So I'm a software developer. So first of all, you need to enjoy the exact science. The most important skills in my field are programming, logic, problem solving, communication, and being up to date with new technologies. Knowing different programming languages and being able to solve problems quickly is very important. In addition, I need to communicate well with my team and clients to explain ideas clearly and objectively.
Yes, yes, Norberto. I don't know if you already heard about of a phenomenon that's happening in the tech world, or not just in the tech world, that is called job hooping. I will put a link here on the chat too for reading after the class. But it's another way that people are finding to climb the career ladder. So anyone has your methods, and I don't disagree with this method though. I think there is some companies they don't have the velocity of the growth the professional has. So you have to change of company. Of course, I agree with Camila. I think Camila say that when you change the company, you have to to restart, and that's a little bit how can I say that? Oh, get some work for you. You have to work a little bit more to know the person. And but as a product manager, I think the skill that is more important for me. It's about reading people. It's about you can't realize what that people that are in front of you want and why that people want that. And when you are able to realize that, in my case, I can do my work better because I know how is the interesting, so I can't how can I say letting the things or the project or the product to attend that desire of all these persons that are surround me. It's a little bit difficult when you're working with a lot of people. Yes, question number 3. I wanna read an answer.
Question number 3. How do you feel about tooting your own horn when talking about your achievements? So I feel a bit shy about tooting my own horn, but I know it is necessary. I try to talk about my achievements in humble way. I focus on the results and how my work has happened, the team, the company, or the project.
I didn't know this expression. I love when I'm learning something new. Thank you, Norberto. I wanna go on and answer this one.
Yes, for me, it's the positive. Now I started to become a person more proud about my things. So I like to explain about the project, about things I win. For example, I did a something hackathon that I win. I like to talk about this type of thing and about some project I have proud. So I like a lot to promote myself. I guess because I start 2 months ago this process of try to change my challenge in the company challenge the company, not the challenge. But I guess for me, now it starts more easy to do that. Like Norbert said, in the first interviews, I have very shy to talk about me. But I think, oh, this project is very amazing, very strange. So I need to improve this storytelling for the interview. And now I guess for me, it's more easily to talk about my project and thinking the way I have a proud about this type of thing, in my career. So for me, it's very important to realize this type of thing in my career. And now I understand it's so important to do that and build a great storytelling for interview. So I guess I needed 2 months to have more sure about my storytelling. And now I guess a little bit closer of stay more better, in the storytelling. But I guess for me, I have very proud to talk about my work because I really like to work with design. So I guess for me, that's it.
Thank you, Camila. I'm in this movement to talk about my work in a proudly way. I'm living this moment. Who wanna go on? Could you answer this one for us, Aparecida?
Oh, I'm not a good person to clean my own arm. I have problem with this. I need to improve this kind of skills to sell my own fish. I'm not a good seller with when I am talking about my own fish. Normally I sell the other fish, not my own. But I don't have this this kind of facility to talk about my own achievements or my own tasks or my own profession, my own seniority or something like this. I need learn, in fact. I need improve this. I'm better than a past, of course, but I need improve this. I believe I have a difficulty in this point, and I need to learn that point. I need to learn to do. Normally, I'm same Roberto. I look to what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and doing well, the best well I can. But I can sell this, announce, or I do this and prove and show to the other people. Understand me? I have problem with this kind of self-promotion. I believe the word is this, but I believe it's so important nowadays. But I'm trying. I don't know if I can, but I continue trying.
You will can't, Aparecida. Taina, could you answer this one for us? Question number 3, please.
I don't like to talk only about myself, but in the business world, you need to value yourself to protect your work. And I try to do it to show what I'm doing, what I've done, my results, but to do it every week make me tired. Because sometimes you have to lie or say things that you know that I will not to achieve just to please your boss. Yeah, and I can't to do it more. I can't wait to retire soon.
This is the goal. My wife says that she wanna retire when she's having 50 years. It's your limit of working. Oh, that's so nice. We're close. I'm saying to her, we're not so far off that. Well, um, let's go to question number 4. Who wanna read this one and answer? I will say some name.
It's 40, right? Do you
Four.
think, do you think it's easy or difficult to measure up to the expectation in your industry? Why?
Oh my God, she felt. Let's go. Who wanna read and answer this one? Question number 4.
I
She's
think so.
back. Let's.
I don't know why I closed it. My internet's not great today. Sorry, guys.
Not a
Let's see
problem.
again the 40. I guess in my case, like I said, I needed to measure with great communication because in my area, it's hard for the stakeholder understand the value of design the project. So for me, because I said before about the communication, but I guess the communication in my area, it's the main point of all the process of design. Because if I don't have a great communication, the design could be become something like, oh, it's a beautiful screen. Okay, I put this because it's a beauty, but I guess it's not about that. It's important to become beautiful because it's something I like to share with the client, something beautiful, but I needed to uh, explain about the importance of this beauty in the screen for the client in general, the client, the users. So for me, I guess the measure design, it's not something I couldn't calculate it. It's that or that. It's more about the communication of things. Like Norbert said, she's a development. So I guess it's more easy to explain about the coder because you have some code that, but in my case, it's about the process. So it's not about, I couldn't explain about the I needed to explain the whole process, but I needed to explain something like I try to imagine when I start to explain. I explain for my niece of 3 years old. So I try to explain and think, oh, I guess this way my niece could be understand. I try to do this process when I needed to explain for the head stakeholder. Because if I put in some framework, some word we use in design, it's not make sense in the when I talk with the stakeholder. So I guess for me, measuring my design process more harder when I needed to communication, but when I needed to communication for the stakeholder, because now that I needed to do some shortcut for this because he don't care if I use the double diamond or I use another framework. It's not make sense for him. So I needed to explain. And for me, it's the huge challenge. Oh, I needed to present some part of my design for the client. It's explain the way it's interesting, and he couldn't understand the value of this design. So because that's I love design because I needed to do every time this type of things of my storytelling for the client. That's it for me again.
Thank you, Camila. Who wanna go on and answer this one? Roberto, could you answer this one? So we're gonna have these two different points of view, the objective and the design. Let's go.
About question number 4, it can be hard to live up to expectations. The technology industries change quickly, and there is always something new to learn. Staying up to date with the latest trends and tools can be challenging, but is very important. The market demands this from professionals, and clients who want to stand out are looking to use the most up to date and high performance technologies.
Thank you,
Like
Robert.
as
Opa, I'm
a
sorry.
boticário. Boticário is a good example.
Yeah. We're always searching for new things there, I think.
Yeah,
That's nice. That's so nice. I learn a lot. But for me, it's very difficult to measure up to the expectations in my industry. Yes. Because, of course, yeah, I'm a person, I don't work with that about 10 years. I'm working with that about 5 years. So I am a beginner in this field. So I have to learn a lot. And of course, I have to understand what is the expectation of my work in the place, the team that I am. And I already work in different kinds of teams in Boticário, and now I am in a team that is very technical, and I have to flow with these words, so I have to understand uh, deeply technical and difficult things, but I have to be able to translate that for our stakeholders in a simple way, or in a way that I have a good storytelling about. So it's very difficult to how can I say, change this mindset so quickly in day by day. But uh, but I'm learning, and when I'm learning, for me, this is this is the thing that the worth working. Let's go.
Yes, in my case, I work with SAP technologies. I know many clients. So some clients using the latest technology of SAP, like Boticário, but the the bigger clients can that use the latest technology of SAP in Brazil is Embraer. Embraer use the last the most important technology of SAP.
So nice. I heard very good things about this company
Yeah,
too. It's a company that is in my wish list.
yeah.
Oh, yes. And you, Aparecida, could you answer the question number 4 for us? Do you think it's easy or difficult to measure up to the expectations in your
For me,
industry?
I believe it's hard because in IT area, I believe nowadays, not only in IT area in general, but IT, it's crazy, it's dizzying and sometimes frightening because the time it's so hard to learn new things, and we need to take care. For me, I need to take care because I feel very anxious, and I want to learn quickly, but I need respect my own learning, understand me, give me time to learn and practice what I learn. We need time to put in practice what you read or learn a new thing, but we need some time to put in practice, have patience with myself. I believe for me, the point is this, because it's crazy. It's crazy. I believe the correct word, it's this. It's crazy sometimes, and we can't walk together this fast uh, technologies who are arriving every single day, every single instant, every week or every month. Not, it's every single day. It's, for me, it's impossible stay together. Then it's important to focus what I want, learn, and continue and pay attention, of course, but not stay crazy with this I don't know the word, but a torrent of information like a tsunami. Sometimes I feel like this. I am in a tsunami of information. I can't look anything at the same time. But it's important to pay attention what I want, what we want, and focus on it. I believe it's about this.
Yes, it is. Oh, I'm thinking that we could have a part number two of this immersion because we have good questions here on the sequence, but our time is it's finishing. But I will do a part two in the next week. So who wanna came in and talk more about that would be great, and I will put the question number five as question number one, and you're going to talking about. Thank you so much for your time. I think we don't have enough time to read and answer one more question. Was a great immersion. Was so nice to talk with you, and I desire that you have a nice weekend, and we see each other in the next week.
All right.
Bye